Good Lord.
Hey guys, I'm 13 the Almighty.
Hey, it's Corey Salty True Floyd.
And this is Comic Boss.
We are the Amerime Junkies.
Yep.
Come so hard, something.
Shut up.
But in the end,
Shut up.
it doesn't even
Shut up.
matter. Had to
Shut
fall
up.
to lose it
I will throw
all. But no, today we're talking about endings.
Video games, movies. Did you like them? Did they suck? Were they
Anime.
Oh, fucking hell.
But before we jump into the topic, y'all two just came back from Otakon.
Yeah, we just came back from Otakon in Washington, D.C. Convention happening on the dawn of the arrival of Nazis that ended up being a complete farce.
Did they ever show up? I heard that they couldn't.
There were like 24. There were like 24 of them in total that showed up to the actual march afterwards. I know there was one in our hallway. He was like one of those really good old boys. Definitely said nigger with a hard R.
But he didn't say it out loud though.
No.
Not in the same percentage of me. That's me. Or Corey. He
lived further down our hallway.
And then folded like an omelet.
But no, it was a great time. I want to say that it was a bit more organized this year because it felt like there wasn't a lot of people there, but there actually were 5,000 more people there than there was last year. Getting into panels was like prying fucking teeth open, and we were press.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was stressful as all hell. I literally couldn't get into several.
Really?
Yeah.
We ain't have preferred seating?
No. Some of these Jones was savage. No chill.
We had preferred seating last year, didn't we? Oh, no. That wasn't Otakon. Wrong convention.
I wouldn't know.
Wrong con.
I was
Wrong company. That was PAX Unplugged. We had preferred seating.
That's because PAX is amazing.
And I think next year we're not going to do Otakon. I want to go to BlurredCon. It was there 2 weeks before over. It was like a couple hotels over.
Yeah.
What a convention exclusive Blurred? I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm looking forward to Dragon Con for next year.
Whew. Now, see, if we do Dragon Con, we can't go to BlurredCon.
We gotta get our stamina up.
Because Dragon Con, that is ATL. That's about 4 to 5 days.
We gotta hit the weight room for Dragon Con. The whole team.
Gotta eat your greens, drink your Wheaties.
Today's episode of Amerime Junkies is sponsored by Goodwill.
because we need some?
Yeah.
Don't we all? Some news this week. Disney has doubled down and made it very clear they have no intentions on rehiring James Gunn.
Did they? I thought they hired him back.
Nah, they've made their message very clear that they are not rehiring James Gunn. So look out for him directing a DC movie.
How dare you do something in your past that was wrong? You've clearly not changed for it. How dare we judge someone when we had Donald Duck dressed as a Nazi? How dare?
Now, with that being said, David Bautista said if James Gunn do not come back, he's not coming back. So are we going to see a new Drax?
Let's see.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I'm pretty sure they could just replace him with The Rock.
They could. I would say don't do this. Stay here. It's a bad thing. He ain't coming back. Don't fuck with their money.
I mean,
don't.
Batista is a consistently working actor now.
Yeah. He got that new movie Hotel Artemis.
No, it should be coming out on DVD soon. Yeah. Hotel Artemis should be coming out on DVD. Yeah, he's actually had an overall amazing He's actually had an overall amazing. Sorry, guys.
So far?
Yeah, he's actually had an amazing career so far.
So we'll see come Guardians of the Galaxy 3 when they post unveil Adam Warlock.
Big ass and fucking one of the James Bond movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was just so fucking bad.
I loved every James Bond movie to date so far.
I'm sorry, Spectre fucking sucked.
Spectre? Really? You thought Spectre was bad?
Yes.
That was good. I like that.
Coming from a guy who rarely enjoys anything.
No, I love James Bond movies. Every last one of them. Even tomorrow, even Die Another Day, I personally love. Spectre sucked. The one time you had Christoph Waltz, who's been playing a Bond villain in every other movie, he's actually the Bond villain right now, and the movie sucked.
I'm gonna fuck you up if you don't mute your shit.
Yo, I liked him in James Bond when he's in that room with James when he tortured him.
After the opening sequence, that was a shit sandwich. The fact that they made all the movies connected made it an even shittier sandwich.
Again, coming from the guy who doesn't enjoy shit.
No, I enjoy a lot.
Lies.
I do.
Fucking lies. Piece of shit.
That's the running joke we have here at Amerime.
I do. No, I do enjoy things. My reviews say I enjoy things.
It's yours, bro.
Oh, fucking hell!
Did you enjoy Otakon?
Yes, I enjoyed Otakon.
One of my favorite YouTubers was there. But I wasn't there. Even if he was, I couldn't. I mean, him anyway.
We had to do a walk and talk interview with Johnny and Bosch,
which will be out Monday on our YouTube.
I enjoyed
Facebook and Instagram.
Very much so over last year from staying in the press room 1 year
to actually go
cocaine and strippers and hot cosplay. The next, living the dream.
And you thought I wouldn't take you places, kid. But another piece of nerd news: IGN took a serious hit this week after being called out. One of their writers got called out by a YouTuber for plagiarizing a game review. And the YouTuber even put both video reviews next to each other. This dude copied the fuck out of him. The writer, and I'm not down plagiarism, so I'm not even going to give the writer's actual name. He's been fired, he's been discredited, and IGN's been like apologizing like crazy. And now a lot of other people are coming out of the woodwork to show how much stuff this guy has actually plagiarized. So IGN does take a hit for this because brand recognition.
Right.
So.
Brand recognition.
Right. No, it ain't this writer's fault. It's IGN fault.
Honestly, this is why you want actual gamers to review games.
Well, Here's the problem. Here's one of the problems. Because the guy is a gamer, and he also is a game reviewer. But the problem is the time and demand on game reviews. So I can literally understand if the guy might have been overworked, but then to literally take something someone else has done, take it word for word, change the voice.
No excuses for that bullshit.
So that was bad for him on a few reasons to plagiarism overall. But you work for one of the biggest gaming review brands out there.
You should get shit far ahead of anyone else.
No, it doesn't always work like that.
IGN should work like that.
IGN should work like that, considering
we get games before a lot of other
but that's
players.
Small. We get indie games before a lot of other players. The review that we actually sit there, play it, review it, and actually,
Which reminds us, shout out to our homeboy Luigi. Who's currently rocking the rocking the indie scene as a gamer, playing out all these games.
Residential PC gamer,
but
until I get mine.
But if you are a huge brand like IGN, like people are going to watch it and recognize, like, hey, that sounds familiar.
Well, the funny thing is, no one else noticed it. But the guy whose video we copied.
Really?
And, yeah, so it was so.
I said, did you work for a major brand and your stuff gonna come across the table a lot more than a smaller channel like ours, a small company like ours? So it's bad, but we plagiarize. The chances of our stuff being found out is pretty minuscule. But you plagiarize somebody and you put it on IGN, like the gaming world is going to see it, and whoever you took it from, more likely,
like I'm pretty sure somebody somewhere that's better than me is probably taking something I've written in a review or something I've said on here and probably use it to their own advantage.
Yep.
I mean, it really doesn't shock me at all.
All right, so
but
look.
Why you let me know that?
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
But no, like
recognize it. That's why I was looking at you. That's all.
He about as sharp as a box of rocks.
Meanwhile,
what was it?
Meanwhile, today we're covering endings.
There's been a few YouTubers that I follow. Legit, I know that for a fact they get the games that they review, like ahead of time, a lot ahead of time, because the moment the game officially drops is the same time they fully drop the walkthrough.
Right. Like, well, ironically, I believe last week or so, IGN did that live for We Happy Few. Which looks fucking amazing, to be perfectly honest. Like, I really do want to get a hold on that game. It just looks so fucking weird and demented.
We the Happy Few?
Yeah. Actually, be perfectly honest, I can't wait to see cosplays of it. I feel like that's going to be inevitable.
Extremely soon. So I was watching Evo Vikings 13, his playthrough. It looked demented. It looks crazy, and I really want to play that game. I really want to play it.
Shit. Can I get it before then?
So if we're able to get our hands on it, we'll put up a review on it over on our YouTube and our blog, AmerimeWire.com.
Right. Also, very special happy birthday to Jason Richardson of the Black Tribbles.
Happy birthday,
a.k.a. Spider Tribble. He had a birthday yesterday that I was supposed to go to, but things happened and I wasn't able to make it. But I wanted to send a very special birthday shout out.
And strippers.
Quiet, you. But we will be at J1Con.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be there, and I do plan on getting some Spider-Man related pastry and hitting Jason with it, as long as it's not chocolate flavored, because he's allergic to chocolate.
That's the only thing he has.
Yeah. That's how you know it's a good sport. Now, funny thing is, I was talking to a few groups online this week about endings. Just like, because
one more thing before we start. The voice actor.
Oh God, yes. Where are my manners? Because like our page literally exploded with RIPs to this giant. There's literally no other way to put it.
He played Satan from Dragon Ball, Father from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Anshu Ishizuka. He actually passed away from complications to throat cancer. He was Zabuza and Naruto. He was Hercule Satan. He is Professor Oak.
He was Hiachi from Tekken. He was, and it's just so many animes, but sadly he passed recently from throat cancer.
I believe he was 67.
He will be missed.
So it was very sad. Of course, this week we also lost in the musical world the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. As a tribute, I kept putting up the video of Respect done on Tiny Toon Adventures with her original track, but it was a crazy little video with Babs Bunny. I always thought that was fucking hilarious to me, and I will mainly remember her for the Blues Brothers. Because that is fucking cult classic.
Moment of silence for these two legends that passed. And now we get into the topic.
All right, now today we're going to be talking about endings. Some good ones,
some bad ones,
and some you were just like
convoluted as fuck.
And then there's a few things that just won't fucking end, like One Piece.
This is the show that never ends.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started watching it, not knowing what it was, but they just keep on watching it forever just because. Why? Because that made so much sense.
It does, but it's a song itself that just doesn't go on and it gets stuck in your head.
You know what it is? You want to know what it is?
A never-ending story. But even the never-ending story
which has an amazing ending.
The never-ending story actually ended.
But I was watching Gladiator this weekend.
Are you not entertained?
And that had a great ending. That had an amazing ending to the story. Like,
I'm very glad they went with that ending because originally Maximus was supposed to live and there was going to be a sequel. So I was like, nah.
Which reminded me of the thing I wanted to do.
At the next time?
No, the thing now.
Wait, what are you doing?
I wanted to make.
Doing the podcast. Wait, what are you doing?
My name is 13 the Almighty.
Oh, Lord.
Lead graphic designer at Amerime Media. Co-host of the Amerime Junkies podcast. Gamer to a broken console. Baby dom to a whiny brat. And I will have my vengeance in this life. Are you not entertained? This is not what you come here for.
Oh God! What the fuck?
You should have led the podcast with that. That's how our podcast should have came on with that.
Don't worry, people. There will be a video of me doing that stupid shit later.
But yeah, like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Gladiator ended as it should have ended. Like, he shouldn't have gained power. He shouldn't have let it roam. He should have died and went home to his wife and kids, which is what he wanted from the very beginning of the movie.
I just remember Joaquin Phoenix's character was such a bitch ass. I couldn't stand. I was just like, if you weren't such a bitch.
Like he was easy to hate. He was a good villain, and his story ended how it should have ended.
Like a bitch.
No, he wasn't a good villain. He was a bitch.
He was a bitch.
Died like a bitch.
He was also smart.
Put it on his tombstone.
The only person he ever killed was his old dad. It's like, nigga, you failed.
He's also smart. He killed the Senate with the snake.
So like
he figured out all of Maximus' plans.
We just gonna sit here and keep killing dads.
And at any time he could have killed Maximus.
Killing dads.
He knew what the people wanted, and
killing
he gave them
that. BioShock 2, killing dads. Whole lot of patricide going.
Then you had BioShock Infinite, kill yourself.
No, not kill yourself. Kill your dad.
Close enough. Same.
She killed his dad. She drowned his dad.
Same difference.
She drowned his dad to stop him from being his dad in a different reality.
Never play BioShock game.
Also, considering talking about BioShock, since I've been watching a lot of it recently. Ending that is very good.
Not a near one.
Very convoluted.
Jesus Christ.
BioShock Infinite.
Oh man.
The ending is so much what the fuck. And there's so many videos of people trying to explain that.
I mean, it's not hard to explain. It's just one of those things where
it's like, oh, this is a cool game. Next thing you know, boom, multiverse sphere. It's like shit.
It was like, what, the Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Like, God damn it, Morty.
So is that how the game ended?
Come on, Elizabeth.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, no matter what, things were going to turn out bad as long as you were alive. So all the Elizabeths realized, you got to go.
Pretty much. So it was just like, throughout each multiverse, there are variables. Throughout each universe in the multiverse, there are variables and there are constants.
Right.
The constant was
Constant
him going
was him.
to that preacher to be baptized or not. The variable is whether he would go along with it.
Right.
So they had to change the constant.
Right.
And kill him at that
him.
moment. So that way he could neither continue his life as Booker D. Witt or start a new one as
Comstock.
And everything with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was one hell of an ending.
I'm tired of tired of these shows.
And that's a great ending.
Fucking my brain before they decide to end.
You know what's a shitty ending?
What?
The most overhyped game in the last 2.5 years, where you got to the center of the universe, just to go right the fuck back. No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
Let's get this straight.
Bitch ass No Man's Sky.
It was shitty. Period.
Yeah, the whole game in itself,
the ending of the game, the beginning of the game,
and everything in the middle.
Everything in the middle was shitty. We were spoon-fed all the lies when it came to that game.
And we not only ate, but drank the Kool-Aid. Like, that was one of the most hyped up pieces of crap.
I knew something was
video game history.
I knew something was weird when I started seeing it on like late night talk shows. Because I was like, okay, I get it if it's on Jimmy Fallon, because for some reason people like Jimmy Fallon. But then when I saw it on the Colbert show, I was like, huh? I was like, Stephen Colbert, you look like you really don't even pick up video games.
Right.
No disrespect, my man.
Right.
You're a funny, great comedian. You're also an awesome writer and one of those hardcore devout Christian type people.
So
I don't see video games.
I just don't. Any of you are new here, or if y'all aren't new here and y'all don't realize the format, that Negro gonna talk about movies. I ain't watch shit.
Well, no. I will talk. I will talk about some movies.
Comic Boss is clearly gonna talk about comics because
he can talk about movies too.
He talks about movies too.
He's free,
but we got.
I'm a free Negro.
He's free.
I can talk about the movies.
I'm gonna talk about video game endings. That's what I know.
You's free now.
I was freeze now.
Dobby's a free elf. Oh, CGI crackheads. I'm sorry, but between, I always want to see a great crackhead battle, Gollum versus Dobby. I live down K&A, so I feel like it should be happening any time now.
At any moment you walk under K&A and Gollum versus Dobby could be happening.
Dobby's a free fiend.
No, it's hard to talk about comic book endings.
Because some of them just don't really end.
They don't end. Even when they end, they don't end. Like the death of Wolverine. He was dead for a couple months, and then I realized, holy crap, we're losing money because no Wolverine comics coming out. And they bring his ass back to life. I mean, so that Logan is dead, but of course, X-Men time jumps so goddamn much. There's another Logan.
But their biggest problem was they tried to make the death canon when it could have just been a one-off graphic novel, which would have been the smarter route.
Old Man Logan. You money, you can't kill it until you get something else that makes you just as much money.
Like Old Man Logan had a great ending. It was an amazing story. Not the movie Logan, which also had an amazing ending.
That I was about to say that. Now that was a modern Western. I enjoyed it very much.
That was a modern western when the hero passed.
Yes, I enjoyed it. Because you looked at me like, what the fuck you just say?
I can't see us right now.
I no longer believe your lies.
But she is staring death daggers.
I don't hate everything.
Lies.
I hate a lot of things, but not everything.
You hate the majority of things.
Through you.
Damn.
Hate. Hope everything bad happens to you.
And only you.
That's how I feel about Jai Courtney. But I really don't like him.
But Old Man Logan was a great ending. Wolverine killed the Incredible Hulk in such a fashion. He tore through him through the inside out. And the Incredible Hulk ate him, and Wolverine used his claws to open this man up and come out in green and red blood, and it was glorious.
And it's funny because the Hulk has been beating the shit out of Wolverine for years.
Decades.
Yeah.
Decades.
It's a fitting death. I mean,
those two are at a standstill in most fights.
Man, ripped them apart.
Yeah.
And threw his legs up on the mountain. Said, climb, bitch.
Yeah.
Enjoy the climb back up, bitch.
Yeah, like those two, like throughout the comic and movie history, animation history, those two are at a standstill.
You can only really kill off a character if it's in a separate continuity.
Huh.
Like,
I'm just saying.
Even
he got Miles Morales.
Dead.
Okay.
Ultimate Spider-Man is dead.
Yeah, Ultimate in the universe of the Ultimates.
In the Ultimate
Parker's
universe,
dead.
Parker's dead.
He's not dead because he talks to Miles Morales.
Well, they bring him back eventually.
Yeah, he talks to Miles Morales. Then it had spin-offs of him with Riley with the denim jacket and the spider hood.
But originally, when they first did it,
is dead.
He went out like a boss too.
You gotta go. I'm about to say, you gotta go. You gotta go hard.
Captain America, when he got shot on the court steps, that was a good death.
That was sad.
That's what I said. It was a good death. It made you feel all the emotions that Marvel wanted you to feel for his death, but they didn't let him die.
I'm just glad it was like a one shot, not like a drive by. Because originally that's what I kind of thought would happen to Steve. Like, where's your shield now, bitch?
Oh, how heartbreaking would that be to see Captain America get gunned down like the guy from RoboCop?
Like a bitch, right? Like he survived all this. He fought an army of Nazis and died by a drive-by. That'd have been so anticlimactic. I think people would have rioted at Marvel.
Oh my god. It's bad enough. RoboCop's one of my favorites, but damn, Alex Murphy got crucified with bullets.
Right.
Ash to ashes, dust to dust.
So it's safe to say, in the comic book world, a death is not a death, but a new beginning for.
But you know what? There was one ambiguous ending that always bothered me because they never make it very. They never clarified it. Never. The last panel of The Killing Joke.
Okay.
Where they're both, Batman and Joker are both laughing. And you just see Batman put his hands on Joker's shoulders. I feel like the next panel was a neck snap. Real smooth.
You strangled this shit out of him.
Because he's like...
I'm pretty sure...
He did it.
I'm pretty sure he's strong enough to strangle you without you making a sound.
He did it in a comic. I forget which one it is, but Joker killed Lois. And Superman was just going off him.
Oh, fucking
that's the Injustice.
Yeah,
series.
Injustice.
Yeah.
And Batman was like, "It's fine, I'll take care of it." Superman like, "No, you never do. That's why the bastard live." And they driving off, and the Batman snaps.
No. What happened was after they had caught Joker, they were all talking, and Superman just straight up said, "Bruce," and Joker was like, "Bruce Wayne?
Like, that's your name?"
He was like, "That's who you are?" So they literally was driving back, and the Joker was just talking.
Talking trash the whole time. and Batman just reached over and
I don't think that was Injustice.
It wasn't Injustice.
There was a moment in Injustice where
Injustice. Superman just put his arm straight through him,
punched right through him.
Had with the Mortal Kombat finisher, holding his heart on the other side.
Like, look, my Jade, you had your chance. You should have took care of it. You killed my baby. Ho gotta go. Bitch, nigga gotta die. Now, if that is
somebody's got to die.
Now that entangles me and you fighting, and so be it. But this nigga right here can no longer live on this earth. That's one of multiverses.
That's two most powerful moments for me in comics. When that was just like that moment, Superman was just like, he killed my main Joker.
Right.
He gotta go. And then in the Marvel movie with Iron Man, he killed my mom.
Yeah.
It
was like he was under my control. I don't care.
I don't care about
mind control.
About any of
I don't care about our friendship. I don't care about S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't care about the Avengers.
I don't care about my dad.
He killed my mom.
He killed my mom.
Yeah, I feel like he's just like, yeah. He
didn't even mention his pop. He killed my mom.
Because he's like, my dad did a lot of dirt.
Like, my dad did a lot of dirt, but you killed Mom Dukes.
Like at that moment, when social like, no, I killed your dad too. My mom. You killed my mom. It was both of them. I killed both of your parents.
It's just one of those things. It's just like, Bucky, you should probably run. And I was like the moment the video started, like the smart person would have already been backing out. Like,
I think if Cat wasn't there, Tony would have killed Bucky.
Oh yeah,
he would have killed the shit. Yo,
he'd have killed Bucky.
No, like obliterated. You saw what happened when you tried to grab the arc reactor out of the suit.
Yo.
Boom!
To be perfectly honest, I feel like Tony Stark remembered that at the last minute.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, God damn it. Wait, what did I do that last guy in the last movie?
I mean,
it
comes in clutch. Oh, heal from this bitch. But that's one of the few things you don't want to, like, hear up close. Unity!
Even that had a good ending because Baron Zemo won. The bad guy won.
He actually did win, even though I don't like that he was supposed to be Baron Zemo.
Yeah. I mean, he was forgettable as a villain, but unless you're a comic book fan, but as a comic book fan, you would just be disappointed. Yeah, he was. He was a huge disappointment as Baron Zemo.
No, it's fucked up. I'm like trying to think of different convoluted endings and good endings, and the only thing I'm thinking of is convoluted stories.
Oh, it happens.
That had a good ending, like
most of them.
Yeah.
The zombie storyline.
Star Wars.
we don't talk about.
We don't want to talk about that. Good old Star Wars, straight up movies through and through. Bullshit. But meanwhile,
can I get an ending to where Jar Jar was?
Can I get a story where Jar Jar turned into that Sith Master he's supposed to have been?
That would
be more interesting than Han Solo. Hell!
But then again, that's just shooting fish in a barrel. Let's the Solo story.
Like Solo did?
If you really wanted to fix the Solo story, you should have just added the Fast and Furious cast. You see a Millennium Falcon flying through. Then you just see a 1975 Ford Mustang go over it.
Now, what zombie story were you talking about?
Black Ops. Not fucking the shit
story.
Not that shit that came out with fucking World War II. Not whatever fuck Infinity War was trying to do. The one that Treyarch made that spanned several games.
You mean the Black Ops series?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it started in. Well, it started
with regular Black Ops, where
No, it wasn't. It started with Black Ops. What's the fuck I think it was?
Back when it was a normal story. Then they started getting all futuristic. And
World at War is where it started. When the zombie thing.
Oh, you're talking about the zombie
the zombie story.
Oh, no, I'm not. You don't get
the zombie story. I don't give a fuck about.
You don't get the fuck out of my face.
Who cares about the campaign? Who honestly cares about the play? The last good campaign was from the fucking Modern Warfare series, which they should have stopped at 2. Well, let's be real.
If you don't get the fuck out of my face with that dumbass zombie shit, that shit ain't even a fucking. They finally the story. It was just like, yeah, y'all should just make a game based off of that. Because it seems like zombies. Yeah, because it just seems like there's a whole bunch of wasted resources that could have went towards, I don't know, making another Marvel Ultimate Alliance game since it's the same company that does the zombie mode. Anyway.
What about games? What about Destiny? Like,
what ending?
Didn't
they just throw out new DLC?
Yeah, that if you download it, one of the guys die.
I'm looking at you because I don't play Destiny. I just play Borderlands.
Access to Destiny anymore.
Oh,
but then you played it. You played Destiny too. Does it have an ending? I don't think it does, dude.
Which one? Wait, I'm waiting for you because I just realized one game that had an ending, but it was such a huge middle finger.
It has I think it still has DLC. So once the DLC is done, it has an ending for 2, but 1 had an ending.
But
one's ending, you literally, stop the darkness at its track of that moment where it was. All the extra DLC that did was literally. It was the ending. That was the ending of the story, but the rest of the DLC is supposed to be the continuation of your legend. You do all these missions, you raid and shit. Oh, this nigga killed that big nigga who came in here, you said, "I'm bite the pillow. I'm going in dry." We'll know one thing. That is like a fucking trope with Destiny. There's always a bigger, badder foe that does more scary, fucked up shit. Like when fucking Crota came with the Taken, we were just like, wait a minute. Now I gotta fight these niggas with new abilities and this strong ass motherfucker. I killed the god, and then fucking Destiny 2 came in, and the Red Legion came in, and it was just like, we killed gods, my nigga. Fuck you gonna do?
That's the most. He came in here. The most tropes. There's always a bigger battle foe.
Like, we killed gods in Destiny 1. Destiny 2 start out, and this is like, you may have fought gods, but this nigga came out the woodworks like he was Jira. Just handing out L's left and right.
I fucking cannot. But no, made me think of 2 endings actually, because they both ended up being a blatant slap in the face. Borderlands, because after, about a good 30, 40 hours of loot hunting and shooting and getting to the last big boss to get to the vault. Oh, I beat the boss, but the vault closed and it won't open again for 10,000 years. Yep. But the thing that actually beats that is the first game.
I'm going to go to the devs of the game and tell them mix me together.
but what made me get more pissed off because it made me think about the first game in this series that everyone really loves, Kingdom Hearts. After all the bullshit, still going. The fucking door closes. Fuck that game.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, this is the first one. Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
The door. Oh, hold on. One, the door closes, which I'm not mad about.
I was fucking heated.
Just like,
fucking livid.
One, the door closed and it needed to close because that was not actually, the door to Kingdom Hearts, where all the good joys lie and whatnot. That's where all the nightmares and niggas, quite literally.
That's where Cain and A reside.
I stand by my statement.
That's where.
That's where Cain and A resides.
Oh, no. That's worse than Cain and A.
No, see, Cain and A, that shit is just hopelessness.
Cain and A is like that quarantine section from The Division.
Good Lord. What the hell?
But fucking, not only endings, Kingdom Hearts has a convoluted story. Period. So much time travel and this and that
and franchises.
And fucking
What franchise?
Xehanort being on some fucking Lord Voldemort shit.
Mm-hmm.
All these different Mii's and Horcruxes.
Horcruxes and Frozen.
Speaking of Harry Potter, the ending of Harry Potter was good.
But is it really the end? I mean,
of that journey, yes.
Movie-wise, yes. But then we had the play Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So
didn't we? Isn't that fucking
that journey? The end of that journey was good.
Fantastic Beasts, like tied to the story.
Yes, it's like
but that was like
it's a
years.
sequence.
Yeah, that was years.
Yeah, like Dumbledore looks
young.
Dumbledore looks 40.
We'll milk it for all it's worth.
I still want to see like an American equivalent to what American magic schools would look like, but not that sketch from Key and Peele where it's like a public school.
Don't go to Hoodworks.
That shit go be Reginald's.
I can just see that now. Motherfuckers flying on the brooms, just racing by people. Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra!
Doing drive-by with the wines.
Niggas doing selfies and shit.
Hold on. One, it's not gonna be like this. You know the hand gotta be like this when he's turning
the hand sideways.
Maybe I should just stick to the magicians. Okay. But
good game that had a good ending to me. God of War. When you go home, you finally get the rest. And then the thunder rumbling.
3 years later.
And you walk out that door and Thor is right there showing you that hand when you want to catch upside your head.
You might have about to catch upside the head, but you gotta feel bad for Thor.
Yeah. So as in the game, it's Jormungand, which is Kratos. It's supposed to be Jormungand.
Some random theory about that. But at the same time, the whole concept of that, because he fought Thor in the future back when he was smaller. It shook the world tree. He got thrown back in time and got even bigger since then. And he's going to meet up with him again and kill him.
I just want there to be that awkward moment where Kratos tries to pick up Mjolnir and he can't.
Because his ass is unworthy.
Yeah. Because he was like...
It's going to be an awkward moment when he tries to pick it up and he can't. But he's like, all right, bet. I don't need to pick that up. To fuck you.
Yeah. I like that. That should definitely be in the next game. He should not be able to pick up Mjolnir. He just should not be able to.
He can't pick up Mjolnir. Period. It's like, no.
But even then, he might be able to.
No, he can't.
Why not?
He's unworthy. He's all.
Why is he not worthy?
He killed a whole pantheon full of gods and left to come up with a whole other country and start killing their gods.
I'm gonna ask you again. Why is he worthy?
That's right.
Because he killed. Because
he does revenge and vengeance.
He does revenge. He did revenge and vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
He came to peace. By the time he got to the new land, he was fully almost come to peace. It wasn't until his wife died. He was pretty much at peace at the monster he used to be, trying to be a god, trying to live as a mortal. One seems to settle down. Now, if we're going to say unworthy because he did all that shit, we already know all the fucked up shit that Thor did.
Yeah.
Marvel Thor, amazing. Good person. He just loves battle. And he's here to fight for the people. Actual Thor from the Greek mythology is a fucking piece of shit.
He's a Viking.
He's a monster.
He is a fucking monster.
See what that Thor in Greek mythology, that Mjolnir doesn't have that rule. That rule doesn't exist in Greek mythology.
So he might pick up the hammer and start smacking the shit up. I would personally like to enjoy seeing that because it's going to remind me of back in the was it 2 when he did it?
Yeah.
Or 3?
3 when he killed Zeus.
No, when he killed Hercules.
When he killed Hercules with his
when he killed Hercules with the Nemean cestus.
Yeah.
Beat that boy's
Damn.
But then again,
not ashes
Hercules
to
had it
ashes.
coming.
It wasn't ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It was ashes to ashes, mush to mush.
Yeah, for real.
Hercules had it
He
coming.
literally beat that man's face off.
Hercules.
But
had
what
that
about
shit coming.
the new Final Fantasy 15? That ending.
That ending was not satisfied with it.
First off,
To be honest, any ending where you end up dying, I don't like.
yeah, K-pop 15, their ending.
Hi-yo.
Yeah, K-pop 15's ending was shit. It was one of those things where it was like, I feel like you guys worked on everything else to a T,
Wasn't shit for me.
but I feel like you guys ran out of coffee.
I literally hate stories
Just hit
with,
press send at the end. But
where you just
done.
fucking, like, you did all this work and then you die. You
It just makes no
lived,
sense.
Like, understand, he died and now he's like with, I can't remember her fucking name. The princess he was with.
Yeah.
The Oracle. He's with her. In the afterlife, no, I'm happy and whatnot. But like, you went through so much shit, found the crystal. You had to, touch the crystal to make sure you were actually chosen by it. And then you lost so much fucking time of your life because you were stuck in this crystal talking to a god until you just said, all right, go out there, you're ready. You come back, eternal fucking night. And I'm just like, goddamn. And then you gotta fucking, at the end of that, you're basically correcting the god's mistake.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, that makes it a lot worse.
Like, this wouldn't have happened
Hello,
if they wouldn't have
Khalil
screwed the man
Robinson.
over.
AKA Amazing Bag Man. I saw you at Ovacon.
So the ending is just as important as the climax of the story.
Everything is important. Don't you fucking skip on me. Don't you
Well,
cock tease me, you piece of shit.
Some endings leave you wanting more or unsatisfied, like a meal that wasn't
You know
good.
what? One of the most unsatisfying
Like
video game
Cameron
endings.
meal with the raisins in it and the potato salad.
Karen, if you don't get that flavorless bullshit out of my face.
Just
But that's not the most disrespectful shit they did. Did you see the donuts filled with baked beans?
What the fuck? Well, that's a prank, though. That's not.
No. That wasn't a prank.
Was that them trying to mimic the Chinese red bean donut, but with Boston baked beans?
I threw it with my mouth just now. Like I legit threw it
And
with
the
my
thing
mouth.
they did, they
It's
fucking
disgusting.
scooped out the
Oh my
innards
God.
of a Boston cream pie. You fucking that level of betrayal.
Damn it, colonizers!
How dare you defile a Boston cream pie with this fuckery?
I don't like. I'm done with this podcast now
I
because
fucking
of that.
can't.
Like if Food Wars was gonna put that on there.
This nigga eating beans. Thank you, Will. That's
I pray Food Wars never see that in the side. Yes, that would make a good
I'd
meal.
rather eat the fucking peanut butter and squid from the first episode.
I don't know. That's square rape shoot.
I'd rather play a
Kinda
few
cool.
more rounds of Bean Boozled. I'd rather just take my chances.
I'd rather eat that donut and toothpaste that 13 ate at the podcast festival
But
than
it's
eat.
It
toothpaste.
wasn't that bad.
Like, that's the thing. It was
And
like,
it was kids' toothpaste. That shit's edible. They literally put flavors in it just in case your kid decides to swallow the toothpaste.
But Boston baked beans inside of a
The only time that is
eclair
socially acceptable to put Boston baked beans into the donut if it's the actual fucking candy.
or it's a prank.
Even then, no, it's not acceptable for a prank.
That's
that
good
is-
for a
that is
no.
good.
That's acceptable for a prank. But no, these people were being
I'll
real.
bite into a fucking supposedly cream-filled donut and it's Boston baked beans.
I'm killing one behind the camera.
Everybody,
Put a curse in your house and all who dwell within it.
everybody in a 500-foot radius is getting fully I'm gonna hit someone so hard it's gonna work in an area of effect.
Or that.
Shut the fuck up. But all right. Oh.
Bite into the donut. Omae no shinderu.
Or My Hero Academia, or my I can't
Hello, what's one of your favorite
villain
endings?
now, hero.
I'm a villain now, hero.
Oh my god.
Well, we're coming up on our time either way.
It's the Joker on that bad day when he actually becomes the Joker. That's what's going to happen if somebody was to ever give me a Boston. I'm going to become a super villain, and a lot of people are going to die.
Hashtag one bad day, one bad donut.
I got. All right. Oh, I got a few. Hold on, because I want this. All right. Some of my favorite movie endings. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to kick it old school because you're not sure whether Kurt Russell or Keith David are the alien. So they just stare at each other in the winter, and one of them dies, but we don't know it. just gotta keep it open ended like that. Another great open ended one, even though I'm pretty sure that nigga was dreaming. Inception.
Yes. Was that a good ending?
Yeah. I mean, really. I mean, with the whole theme of the movie, I felt like it really couldn't end any other way. And me personally, I think Interstellar had a shitty ending. It turned into
almost the same ending as Inception.
No, it was like all of a sudden he's in this fifth dimension, and he gives his daughter a hint through this space-time continuum. No, this is not Doctor Who. I was just like, this is not. It's turned into Doctor Who for some reason. Now, shitty endings. Gotta go. Oh, it's gonna be some recent shit. So,
Batman versus Superman.
Well, that. Let's see.
I'm taking every moment I can to shit on DC.
Let's see that.
You can show him that because, like Sorry True said, we're getting James Gunn next season, baby. This over.
Let's see that. Justice League.
One director.
Suicide Squad.
With 10 years.
Anything that had a blue beam in the sky, that's like at least 6 movies. That's so fucking sad. Wait, how many movies had a blue beam in the sky?
I don't know.
Like
I know 2000.
But it's got to be like 6. It's got to be like 6 or 7 of them.
Wait! That don't say it. Don't say that because I just remembered the fucking promo.
What?
For the Godzilla movie?
No, that doesn't count.
It was a blue beam in the sky. It was just shot upwards.
No, that doesn't count. That one doesn't. No, that doesn't count because 1, we know it's fire. 2, he's not the bad guy. And the rest of these movies, that blue beam was something that the bad guy was doing to end the world or something. Because you still can't tell me what the fuck they were trying to do in Suicide Squad. I just know the bitch was dancing and there was blue shit in the sky. I don't know what the fuck they were doing there. You fucking tell me. People might get upset at this because I still think it's one of the stupidest endings ever. Broly having a heart attack.
Oh yeah, and first one, yeah.
I feel like Broly having a heart attack just all of a sudden was like, "Hi, I'm Goku. You know what's dangerous? Heart disease."
Heart disease.
That's totally fucked up because he had a heart disease at one point.
Yeah, he died.
He did, and that's sad. But it was just like, yeah, like who beat him? Heart disease.
Can we have an honorable mention on things that are just bad? Just general things like
Sure.
Mangas that mangas and anime that they decide to split from one another. Continue on.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
You wanna know why I'm saying that? Have you seen Master Ultra Instincts, Roshi?
Is that in the manga?
It's not officially Master Ultra Instincts, but it's just a moment where Roshi is fighting Jiren. And Jiren is literally trying to give good hands, and he's just like, Wait.
That's just Mr. Roshi avoiding the Grim Reaper because he knows one touch is instant death.
Then someone edited it together in the anime of him just throwing punches like this, and next thing you know, you see fucking Roshi just bouncing around. Pops a hit. He's like, "You're strong. I'll give you that." You see a key blast in his hand. Next thing you know, you see Jiren out of the red glass. It's just as bad as Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Good lord.
Speaking of, have you seen the this is a way off topic, but have you seen the animation? Where it's Jiren literally just punching the shit out of Goku in the face. Like every time he hits him, all you hear is a squeaky toy. And then he looks over, sees Shaggy. He's like, "You're the one that destroyed my village!" And you just see Shaggy like, "Scoob once told me that I was that I left someone alive. I guess it's my time to finish the job."
Oh man, I would have.
I will beat you without even reaching my final form. Next thing you know, Jiren lunges at him. He catches a swift punch to the gut from Shaggy, and you hear Shaggy just quietly say Hakai. Explosion, then it says destructive finish.
Jesus. Horrible. A video game that actually had a really shitty ending, but it was an overall really great game. Arkham Asylum.
That was the one where Joker became like the
Titan
Venom
Joker.
monster. Yeah, that was horrible. That was
Very shitty ending. Very shitty ending indeed.
Wrap this up after this. There's another shitty ending. The entire game is considered the ending of the series, just because how shitty it was. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, and the funny thing is, I wanted to mention Mass Effect 3 because of its multiple endings, which each one was gradually shittier than the next. But no, Andromeda takes the cake. I'm not even gonna.
Like the entire game is a shitty ending.
Not even gonna try and compete with that. Fuck.
But that's our time, folks. No, I'm 13 the Almighty.
It's Corey Saw True Floyd. Who do we got to give some thanks today. Let's see. We're doing a special thanks to Black Tribbles.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jason. Happy birthday, Jason.
J1 Con is coming up. Be there at B Square Showboat Casino, Atlantic City.
Shout out to Cola for being a brand ambassador for Otakon.
Shout out to Cola Nash, brand ambassador at Otakon this year. As well as shout out to Otakon themselves. The press crew was really nice, dedicated people. Probably, I feel like in this business, they're probably going to be some of the friendliest people we ever come along, come to see, and it's probably only going to get crueler after that. So we thank them for a kind hand. And I think that covers it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
this is Comic Balls, and
I'm just going to say, Jesus, America, freedom, and eagle.
That's all, folks.
Dun, dun.